We are going to get started down on our knees. So full body workout today, but we'll start with a nice stretch to warm up the body. So just coming into cat-cows, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone, and then drop that chest all the way down, open wide through those collarbones. So getting that really nice articulation through the spine, warming up through the back. And just taking a moment to release any tension through the jaw, through the eyebrows, through those shoulders. Even that lower back, as you tuck that tailbone, really let that lower back stretch out. 3 more like this. Last 2. Last 1. Coming back to center. And we're just going to go into what we call happy puppy. So tipping those hips to the side and looking over to that hip, and then coming to the other side. So tip and rotate, tip and rotate. So you get that really nice movement through the side of the body. 2 more each side here. You can have a little pause in it if you like, just really releasing out the side body. 1 more each side. And coming back to center. Last little stretch here. We're going to open the knees out, sit back into a child's pose, and then come forward, drop the hips down, and open through the chest. And then push back into that child's pose. And then come forward, dropping that pelvis and push back. 1 more in each direction. And dropping down. Good. Then coming back to 4-point kneeling. We're just going to start with a tailbone tuck. So what it looks like standing up is tucking that tailbone, but we'll do it in 4-point kneeling. So just do it standing up to start with. You just sort of rock that pelvis forward and release. Rock and release. And what I want you to focus on is trying to do that with the abs rather than squeezing the glutes. So it's easy to push those hips forward, squeezing the glutes. I want you to try and release the glutes, use those abs. 2 more here. Last 1. And then we're going to repeat that down on our hands and knees. So we'll come into 4-point kneeling and we'll just tuck, use those abs, little pause, squeeze those abs and release. Tuck, use those abs and release. 3 more like this. Tuck, squeeze and release. Last 2. And last 1. Same thing again now, but we tuck our toes, hover the knees, so we're floating off that floor, and we tuck and release. You've got 8 here. And release. Last 7. 6 to go. Last 5. Oh my God, I'm shaking. 4. 3. Really tuck. Use those abs. Last 2. Last 1 and come back down. So we're going to keep that tuck now. And tuck up underneath and lift and lower those knees. So we keep that tuck, we lift and tap. For 8, 7, really tuck so you're engaging those abs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1 and coming down. All right, we're going to come here now and bend the knee. So left leg is bent, right leg is extended, and we're going to lift and lower. So lifting and lowering. I want you to imagine lifting those hips straight up to the sky. Both toes are tucked and the knee is coming to the nose. So we lift, knee to nose, tap back down. Lift, knee to nose, and tap. 6 more here. And tap. Last 5, and tap. 4 to go. 3, 2, holding up on the next one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming down. So changing knees now. So other leg comes in, extend that leg long. So again, we're really thinking about lifting the hips up to the sky and the knee to the nose. So left leg is long, right leg is bent, and that right knee comes off the floor. So we lift the hips, bring the knee to the nose, tap it back down. We lift into the nose and tap. 6 more here. And tap. You've got 5. These get right in there. 4. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Sit back into a child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in through the back of the ribs, releasing any tension, and then coming back up to 4-point kneeling. So hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and we're coming down into a tricep push-up. So we come all the way down, if you can get those elbows all the way to the floor, and then push all the way back up. We come down to the floor and push. You've got 8, 7 to go. Last 6. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we come halfway down, little pulses up and down for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we hold it halfway down, really challenge that range for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Beautiful. All right, coming to lie all the way down now. So we're all the way down on our stomach. Arms are out in 90 degrees. So I call these goal post, as opposed to Gold Coast, goal post, like you kick a ball through, arms, or cactus arms. Faces down towards the mat, and we keep our hands connected and our elbows connected, and we just lift that chest a little bit and come back down. It's not too big of a movement to start with, but really starting to warm up through that spine, keeping those elbows and those hands connected. You've got 5 more here. Warming up for a bigger movement. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one. And we come down. This time we lift the arms off the mat. So arms and shoulders come off the mat. We lift, whole upper body lifts, and bring it back down. Exhale to lift and down. I want you to really think about pulling that belly button off the mat as well. So as you lift, we're really nice and tight through that midsection. It's not sort of just relaxing on that mat. You've got 6 more. Last 5. 4 to go. 3, really squeeze through that upper back. Last 2, holding up on the next one. We hold it at the top. Extend those arms forward and bring them back. We extend them forward and back. You've got 8, 7, 6 to go. Keep that spine high as you can. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep those arms forward on the next one. Thumbs to the ceiling, little swimming movements up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming down. Place those hands underneath the head. Nice big deep inhale and exhale. One more nice big inhale and exhale. And then we're just going to push back into a child's pose. Really open up through that back. And then swiveling those legs around, we're going to come to lying on our back. So lying all the way down, feet are flat on the floor, hands are down by our side. And we're just going to start with our bridges here. So head is down and we slowly rock and roll all the way up and come back down. If you like, you can bring your arms to the sky. If you'd like a little bit more work here, just depends on what you prefer. Six more here, really feeling that articulation in that spine, tweezering those glutes together like you've got $100 bill between them and you don't want to lose it. So really work to tweezer those glutes at the top. Last 3, 2 to go. Last one, holding all the way at the top. Little pulses up and down, tiny glute drops for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold all the way at the top. Keep the big toe connected to the mat. We open and close those knees. Just a little flutter for 8, 7, really think about drawing that belly button to spine. Nice and tight through those glutes. You've got 4, 3, 2, we hold those glutes open, little pulses with those knees wide for 10, 9, the outside of those glutes should well and truly be working. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees back together, roll all the way back down. This time we're going to incorporate some arms into the movement. So arms come up to the sky. So we hold the arms all the way up. And this time, rather than an articulation, we just hinge the glutes straight to the sky. As we hinge the glutes to the sky, the arms come down to the mat and then they lift as we lower. So the glutes are pushing through those arms and back. Glutes push through and back. You've got 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last one, we hold at the top, just those arms up and down for 8, 7, 6, imagine they're moving through quicksand, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Those glutes should definitely be on fire. Last little bit here, we're going into a single leg. So usually I'll hold the leg up in tabletop. Today I want you just to rest it down. So it's just relaxed down. And we think about hinging up through that standing leg and back down. We hinge straight up and down. You've got 6 more. 5, really push through that glute. 4, 3, 2, come all the way up on the next one, we hold. Extend the leg to the sky and drop. Extend and drop. You've got 6, 5, push up through that standing leg, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Whew. That glute is definitely worked. Straight to the other side for me. So the other leg comes up. That foot just hangs there to start with. We push up through that standing leg and back down. And lift. And down. You've got 6, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, hold all the way at the top on the next one. We extend and let it hang. And extend and down. Point that toe on the extension. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming all the way down, lowering back down. Nice job. Bring those knees into chest. A little rock side to side. Release out any tension through that lower back. And extend those legs long. So hands can either come behind the head for this one or down by the side. We're going into some ab work. So we start with our legs in tabletop as our starting point. They stay here and then we come into single leg taps. So lowering one leg and bringing it back. What I want you to focus on is when you lower one leg, the other leg stays completely static. And tap. Good. Really using those abs to pull in, pushing that spine into the mat. You've got 4 more each side. 3. Last 2. 1 more each side. And coming up to center. If your arms are down by your sides, bring them behind your head now. We take a nice deep inhale, and as we exhale, keeping the legs in tabletop, we lift the chest and lower. Now, if this is coming too much into your hip flexors, you can cross those ankles over each other and open up through those hips a little bit, so you're releasing any extra tension in those hips. 6 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, we hold it up, little pulses of the chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest everything down for a moment. This time we're going to bring the legs into tabletop, and as we lift the chest, we're going to bring the knees in towards us. So everything comes in, everything extends out. So we lift the right leg to tabletop and then the left leg. We come into a chest lift, the knees come in towards us, and then we extend everything long. Bringing those knees in, extend those legs. You've got 6. Last 5. Legs should be at about 45 degrees. They can come higher if you want to release some of that tension. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, we hold it all the way in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 1 inch higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Nice job. Oh my gosh, my stomach is on fire. Just bring the soles of the feet together, open out through those hips, and you can just do a little rock side to side with those knees. Release any tension in those hips. One little piece of work to finish here. We're going to come up to sitting, and the feet are flat on the floor to start with. The hands come behind us with the fingertips facing towards our tailbone. So they're coming towards us, and we're leaving the feet on the floor to start with. We're just going to dip back and push up, using those triceps to lift and lower. We warm them up at the start, so they should definitely be working already. You've got 6 more. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, coming halfway down, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. One more time, but with the legs in tabletop this time. So the legs come into tabletop and we come back. So we dip it down and lift. You can bring those elbows all the way down if you like. Push back up. We bring them down and push. If you want to add, extend those legs and lift. 10 to go. 9, 8, remembering you can always keep those knees in tabletop or cross those ankles to alleviate that hip tension. Last 5, 4, we hold it long in 3, 2, last one, we hold it long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapsing all the way down. Nice job. That is your last little bit of work. Let's just cross one ankle over the other knee. Release out that glute, release those hips. Slowing down that heart rate. Nice deep breath. That last little V-sit and teaser definitely should have lifted the heart rate. And changing sides for me. Cross the other ankle over. Release out. And then pop those arms at 90 degrees onto the floor. Both feet are about as wide as the mat. And we just rock those knees side to side. Releasing out that lower back. Opening through the hips. Getting that really nice rotation. Making it about 3 more each side. Last 2. Last one. And then grabbing those knees, rolling all the way up. Bringing one foot in towards you, sitting up nice and tall, arms come overhead and we hinge forward, taking a hold of that toe, getting that really nice hamstring stretch. But it's also a stretch through that spine as well, so really letting those side body get that stretch. And then coming up, changing sides. Other knee comes in, we sit up nice and tall, hinge forward, take a hold of that foot. Nice deep breath into the back of that rib cage, opening out through that side body. And then last one, feet into prayer position. Holding onto those ankles, sitting up nice and tall, really open out through those hips. And then hinging forward. Releasing any tension, really drop that head. Let that head hang nice and long. Last 2. Last deep breath. And then just a little rotation here. So rotating away. And then rotating to the other side. And that is your floor workout done. Well done.